Hey guys, let's call this a throwback. David's sister, in collaboration with her very good friend Fancy Achalonu, who happens to be Alexe Kubo's former fiance, launched their Body Politics, a clothing line in Lagos, Nigeria. This actually happened the weekend before Davido's traditional marriage ceremony. It was a big one, it was beautiful. I didn't think Fancy had quite a beautiful relationship with David's sister to the point where they decided to collaborate on something. Like I said, the event was well attended. Trust David to always shop for family. You saw his father in the beginning. A lot of people showed up, like a whole lot of people, because of course the new David was going to be part of it. DJ World, who was behind the music for the day, ensured the crowd was well entertained. Good vibes, of course. Here we have the two boss ladies, Sharon Adeleke and Fancy Achalonu. And we have Sharon showing her father round the store. Her father must be really proud. I love that David's siblings are so hardworking. I don't know how David's father did it. Like, his children work really hard. You will think that they are actually broke. Davido and his siblings remind me of Ozina Anumodu, a super billionaire kid who works really hard.
And everything as well. Hold on. Make some noise!
Well, first I want to say thank you everyone for being here, but thank you to Sharon, my Pans. It's our little nickname. We call each other Pans. I love you dearly. Working together is just such an amazing experience. You're my person. I could cry. Sorry, I'm so emotional. She's my person, and Simply Fancy the perfume I launched a year ago in the US, and this is the
Yes, just take a look at the Asampete. The Asanwa Alexe Kubo wanted to mess up. Hey, Chineke, they go the accent. When you see this girl, you will know that she is used to the soft life. So here we have Fancy Achalonu and Kim Oprah. What's about Kim Oprah? She has her clique.
Hi, thanks for coming.
So here we have Sharon and Fancy for Body Politics and the Simply Fancy Co. Before this, you actually saw David's father, Fancy, and Sharon. Here we have Fancy and Sharon Adeleke.
Hey, my friend.
I love to see Fancy winning. David is a bag of energy. This was the night Chioma had her bridal shower. Like, I don't know how he was able to do it. You can tell that Sade is wearing the same dress she wore to the shower.
Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me.
So here we have the real Bajo. We have Kamala and we have Yomi Lax in blue, who happens to be Sharon Adeleke's husband. Okay, here is the thing. This collaboration was such that Fancy had her perfumes for sale. Sharon had her clothing items. Like, when you buy your clothes, you get your perfumes. We have Sharon, her dad, and Fancy. So that's David arriving, taking pictures with his sister, taking with Fancy. And who do we have here? We have David having a great time at the event. So we have Aisha, Veronica, and Nebi, who are Adeleke family and friends. I used to say to myself that if my father was as rich as David's father, I will not walk. Lagos people, where una dey see this money oh? Guys, this song reminds me of Adekule. He wasn't at David's wedding. Maybe David didn't invite him, just as Fowl said he didn't get an invite. Competition for my lady. As expected, David took pictures with some fans at the event. By the way, that's his bouncer in the background. So here we have Big Brother Niger, Kim Oprah, and Fancy at Chalono. Kim Oprah has always supported her friends.
Yeah, I'm the one that got the scene banging.
This is Davido's bestie, Sose Adonis from America. This same guy who ensured David had more than enough drinks at his traditional wedding ceremony. Those of you who followed the Davido vlog, I'm pretty sure the face isn't strange.
And I go hard, that's why they keep talking.
And of course, they had a lot to eat, from desserts to main course and a whole lot. And of course, people shopped happily. Here we have Sharon, Fancy, and Funke Buckner of Sapphire Events, the events planner who planned David's wedding.
Shake it.
We have Daddy's girl, Sharon Adeleke, and her father, Dr. Deji Adeleke, who we all know as Papa Davido. Such a gentleman. You can never separate Davido with food. My goodness.
Oh, baby.
Sharon is a fantastic woman. She has always played the role of David's mother. She described herself as the mother of the day during David's wedding. And one thing I like about Sharon is how she covers a lot for David. She is so prayerful. David has said severally that before he goes on stage, Sharon calls him to pray. That is when she isn't in the country he is performing, but when she's present, she gathers everybody to pray. We have seen, videos of them praying together. After the show, she comes backstage to ensure he's fine. She calls him to ensure he's okay. And when David Gist Lover carried, a certain blogger in Nigeria known as Gist Lover carried this news that David got a London babe pregnant and all that. According to the gist, David had paid her off for her not to talk about it. But women, they don't stay quiet for long, especially when they see that you have someone you love so much. At a point, they get really jealous and would want to come out to say, oh, I have a child with this person. And when the girl was dropping hints, talking about how the boy's name is son of David, and she was saying a lot of things, and it got people talking. Sharon, according to her, Sharon reached out to her and asked her questions, and Sharon got in touch with her father. The father said they should have a DNA, and if the child is David's, they'll take the child. And that was how Sharon and her father made David claim that child, because David was probably embarrassed because it was just few months after Chioma had Ifeanyi, he had that boy. It's a boy. The child is present. Okay, yeah, his first son. The boy is his first son. And David was like, he didn't want the embarrassment, so he paid the lady, asked her never to talk about the child and all that. But the lady and her friends, they'll go live on TikTok and be talking about how a certain musician in Nigeria is the father of their friends. They were just saying a whole lot of things that Sharon got in touch, and that was how the child was officially included among the Adeleke grandsons. So if you go to David's father's house, I think I have that on my channel too. If you go to David's father's house, on the wall, you will see that boy. He is one of the children listed as DG Adeleke's grandchildren. Special shout out to Sharon and all big sisters who play the roles of mother and big sisters to their younger siblings.